The air is cool and steady. My steps land with a firmer sound than last month. The ground feels reliable. It's almost instructive. I notice how my hands want to move, even though they're empty. Like my body expects work ahead. My breathing tightens slightly, and then I settle it. There's focus here, not urgency. The kind that shows up when you know something will demand precision soon.
The ember stirs, the morning calls. Curiosity moves through it all.
You're joining me on the Ember Walk, where curiosity meets motion. I'm David Dysart. Together, we'll take a few minutes to step through one ideal that shapes the craft of enrollment. This month is about training the strike, not swinging harder, not moving faster, but actually training the exactness of motion. It's the discipline that separates effort from effectiveness. Many people in this work already know how to act under pressure. That isn't the problem. The problem is acting accurately when pressure is high. Precision doesn't come from talent. It comes from restraint practiced before the urgency arrives. Anyone can strike when the heat is obvious. Few can actually wait until the metal is ready. Fewer still can stop when the work is already shaped. I spent years learning this the slow way. By fixing things that I broke through overcorrection. By repairing systems I pushed too hard. By realizing that many of my strong decisions were simply loud ones. Training the strike means learning where force actually belongs, and where it quietly damages what you're trying to protect. In enrollment work, we live surrounded by signals, data shifts, leadership pressure, student behavior that changes without warning. The instinct is to respond quickly, to show motion, to prove competence through activity. This month asks you to do something harder, to slow the swing, to narrow that motion, to learn what accuracy feels like in your body before you apply it to strategy. Training the strike is not passive. It is active restraint. It's the difference between someone reacting to pressure and responding to material. It's knowing when to adjust grip, when to pause mid-motion, and when to release entirely. This is the work that doesn't show up in dashboards, but determines whether what you build holds past the cycle. A mentor once told me that if you're always fixing, you're not actually shaping. Well, in a less branded way, but we'll go with that for today. At the time, I thought that meant I needed better tools. I understood, well, at least I understand now, that it meant I needed better judgment, better timing, cleaner entry and exit from decisions, fewer unnecessary blows. This month, we'll focus on what happens before impact, on weight, on aim, on silence, on repetition that sharpens instead of erodes, on knowing when the strongest move is no move at all. These are not abstract ideas. They show up in how you speak in meetings, how you design models, how you lead teams, how you decide when to intervene, and when to let alignment do the work. Training the strike requires honesty. You'll notice where you rely on intensity instead of clarity, where speed replaces thought, where action becomes a way to relieve discomfort instead of serve outcomes. That awareness can be uncomfortable. Stay with it, though. Precision grows there. As you walk today, pay attention to your own motion. Where you rush, where you hesitate, where you add force that isn't needed. This month is an invitation to refine that instinct until movement becomes deliberate instead of habitual. Before we move deeper into technique, I want you to hold one question with you today. Where in your work would less motion produce a cleaner result? Sit with that Don't answer it yet. There will be plenty of time this month. Let your steps stay measured. Precision begins long before the strike ever lands. And that's the Ember Walk. The forge is yours now. Go make something worth the heat.
Step by step, the spark will talk. This is the